If you've ever added a transition in CapCut and then realized you want things to flow a bit more simply without any animation between your clips, today's tutorial is exactly what you're looking for. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to remove transition effects in CapCut, so you get those clean, crisp cuts in your video timeline whenever you want. Whether you added a fancy transition by accident or you just want more control over how your video feels, I'll walk you through each step and share a few tips along the way. Let's dive right in. First things first, go ahead and open up the CapCut app on your device. I know that sometimes these editing apps can be a little finicky or take a moment to load, so just let it do its thing. Once you're in, you'll want to open the project you're working on. That could be something you've already started, maybe a vlog, a music video, or a montage for social media. Whatever it is, just tap your project to bring it front and center. Now, to start working on transitions, you need to go to the timeline. The timeline is really the heart of your CapCut project. You'll see all your video clips, maybe some photos, and probably a few effects or edits you've tried out. If you're ever unsure, just look for the row at the bottom of your screen where your media sits. Tap there so you're focused on the timeline, because that's where the transitions usually live. Once you're set on the timeline, the next move is to click the animation button. In the current version of CapCut, you'll usually find this option near the lower toolbar, and it might look like something relating to movement or effects. The animation panel is where CapCut lets you add all kinds of transitions and effects, like fade-ins, zoom-outs, and even some wild combo transitions that overlay multiple effects at once. But today, your goal isn't to add a transition, it's to remove one. So, if you want to strip away the transition effect entirely, look for the None option in the animation panel. To be thorough, CapCut actually breaks this out into 3 tabs: In, Out, and Combo. In is for how your clip starts, Out is for how it ends, and Combo is for any animated sequences that happen between 2 clips. Go through each of these tabs one at a time. If you see that any of them isn't set to None, just tap None, and that automatically resets the clip to have no transition at that stage. Don't worry if this takes a moment. Sometimes you might need to double-check all 3 tabs to make sure every snippet is set to None. This makes sure you're not leaving any subtle effects lingering, which can mess with the pacing or the vibe of your video. By doing this, you're telling CapCut you want a hard, clean cut from one clip to the next. Think of it like switching the TV channel instantly with no fade or blur between scenes. If you're working with a bunch of clips, you might need to repeat these steps on each one where you had a transition. It's a bit of extra clicking, but it's worth it to get the exact look and feel you want. Remember, editing is all about control, and sometimes less is more. So, that's all it takes. With a simple tap, you've just cleaned up your edits and removed unwanted transitions in CapCut. If you found this tutorial helpful, please hit the like button and consider subscribing for more easy-to-follow editing tips just like this. Got a question or a tricky CapCut problem? Drop it in the comments and I'll be happy to help out. Thanks for watching and happy editing.